Was your dad funny?
People from Ghana got good teeth, like almost as a whole, like have extraordinarily good oral hygiene. Like my
Interesting.
pop might have had the most fucked up grill in the whole country, which ironically, and
He
me
had the
too.
only bad teeth in
Yeah,
Ghana.
me too. I got it from him. Like this is all UPenn dental work.
I was gonna say your teeth look totally great right now.
Yeah, that's again, that's
It's not what's that
science.
called? It's not veneers.
No, but I have a 4-unit bridge.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, I have
which
like
is like almost a veneer.
a
You're like
couple-
close.
I have a couple teeth missing. I used to rock like a denture, like half of high school. And
So like
fucking-
everyone in Ghana, great teeth. You and your dad, you were like, nah,
when
not
I
us.
when I went to Ghana the first time in like 2024, yeah, I was embarrassed.
You were like, damn.
People were like, "Damn, bro, dude, how you go to America and you struggling?" Like, I was like, yeah, shit's real, man. Like, no, it was a rude awakening. My people in Ghana were living better than we. I was like, damn.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I do think there's so much like propaganda from where you live, especially in America, but like anywhere that like makes it seem like everywhere else is worse off.
Yeah.
But it's like some places it's not so bad.
Nah. And then my pop used to send stuff, like ship it. And I got there and my uncles were like, yo, man, you gotta tell your dad to stop sending this bullshit. Like, cause he used to send like Payless shoes. Like,
He would send shit to
he used to send
Ghana.
Bobos, like no name brand shit. And
And they'd be like, we have better stuff here, bro.
they'd be like, look, at least some knockoff. You might get some knockoff Adidas, some counterfeit shit. But they were like, yo, XJ900s, like they knew, like,
Yeah,
this is not it.
they were
They
looking
like, yo,
good.
you wasting.
What was
wasting
something that
gas.
like they would have been hyped to get from America then? Like, is there something
Money? You know what I mean? It was
Just
send the
straight-
bread.
just
You
straight
buy
up.
it here. Like, what are you doing? Like,
I guess that's true.
just
It's
send
just
the
like,
bread and we'll buy it here. Like, and save on the shipping. Like, you just shipped a bunch of bullshit here.
just literally
and
wire
it
us some
came here
cash.
and we can't use this shit.
Yeah.
It's like, the big mounds of secondhand clothes that are like just sitting on a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
Same thing. My pop contributed to that probably.
Yeah, just sending it there. It immediately just left
Yeah, he
them, went
probably
to the
started
market.
like the first couple T-shirts that started the mountain.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was my pop.
Just shipping boxes.
Yeah.
There's something about though, like that age, man. Like they have to ship boxes. They need to do it. There's like some sort of like deep intrinsic need for a man in like his 50s or 60s to start filling a box with something, send it to a friend.
And he came up. He was born in like 55, so
Yeah.
he probably saw a real scarcity. You know what I mean? That's like
Sure.
in a developing country, 1950s. Coming out of the colonialism, like in a real direct way. Yeah, he probably.
That's a crazy time to have been born in Africa. That's such a fascinating time.
He said he met like Malcolm X was on tour there or something. He said he shook his hand or something.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the old man. I don't really, and then in referencing the character, I don't really talk about my dad as much as like my mom's side of the family because it's like Carson.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So like, I kind of lean into like the Americana of the character. You know what I mean? So I'm more channel.
Well, it also makes sense, like we were talking about, like your prop, you're like pulling out a gun, and that makes sense with Americana.
Yeah, so
It would be
I lean into
confusing
that.
alternatively.
I lean into that more, and it even I don't really curse. I mean, Bucky could say the N-word, but I don't even like doing it, man. Not around.
I don't think I've ever heard you curse, actually.
No, Bucky is like I curse on occasion. Like I said,
I feel like I could hear you saying "gall darn it" or something like "gosh darn
that's
it."
mostly how I get down.
Yeah.
I said motherfucker or motherfucker.
Oh, actually, that makes sense for that you character. Even like, oh, motherfucker, like it's like
but it
like
happened.
kicking a
I
tire
don't even
or
know if I
something.
planned it, but it was during funniest, and I just wanted to like exclamation point on the performance, like.
Well, I think it's fun too. If you work relatively clean and then you swear sometimes, it's funny. I like that there's still moments where we're consuming something together and having the human reaction of realizing that we all experience the same thing. You know what I mean? Like that is magic, and it's less and less places where it happens.
I guess that it's a little similar to comedy in a way.
I mean,
where like
that's why I love it.
The instant feedback. If you can get reactions in the theater from the movie, And yeah, horror will do that, like more than, and it's designed to do that. Like, oh, it might actually make you physically jump, or it might actually, it will make people talk back to the screen more than other genres, or it will make
like, oh, don't go in there.
yeah.
What are you doing?
But then, yeah, even if you can make people cry, like people, I don't even know if like, oh yeah, I was watching that series on Netflix. Episode 3 really made me cry. Like it's a less of a, I might have got a little emotional watching Reindeer or something, but I don't know. Like,
you don't cry that much at stuff. I watched a movie.
Like almost every Pixar movie.
Oh, Pixar, dude! The first 5 minutes of Up get you.
Yeah, I think
that movie will get you, dude.
I think I might have cried twice in Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3 is where they go to they get sent to the like new.
They end up in like a daycare.
That's the one, yeah. And they're like, there's that scene where they're like on the conveyor belt.
Yeah. Like I thought they was really done, yo. I was like, I yelled out no in the theater. I was like, no.
That's a pretty crazy franchise. Like, what other franchise has, like, we're talking about Die Hard. It's like Toy Story.
They're coming out with 5 this summer, I think.
Come on, because 4 was a hit, right?
Yeah, 4 was fire.
I haven't seen 4.
4 was dope. If you look at like 4, they deal with some major themes. Like,
I mean, it's crazy what they sneak into those Pixar movies.
4 was low key. Little Bo Peep like escapes, and she's like living, or she doesn't escape, but
she's living on her own.
no longer owned by a human.
Oh,
and she's experienced freedom of like, yeah, I'm no longer owned by a human. And then, Woody is looking at the name of his like owner on his boot, and like, I wish I could go back to I wish I was back with my owner. And Bo Peep is like,
yeah,
you Uncle Tom.
Wow.
There's undertones of like, yes, slavery, and like Bo Peep becomes like a shepherd, and she's like, yo, you gotta like free yourself.
That's bananas.
And like become and
I gotta see it, man.
It's dope. Like there's definitely, it gets deep. It gets deep.
That's I mean, I think that there's something to be said for that kind of storytelling. I'm so impressed by, like, where it's like universal, kind of like you could show it to anyone and they'll have a different experience. Like you can give it to a kid and it's one consumption.
Yeah, I don't know if white people really will really peep that.
You don't think so? You think you're putting that read on it?
No. I mean, the read is definitely there.
Yeah.
The read is definitely there, but will it go over? Some people say, like, there's people who watch Sinners and I don't get Sinner. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, yeah, of course. There's a lot of dumb people who consume things.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, and that's cool. That's as comedians, like, if you really want to, that's why I kind of like black comedians who say the N-word like every other word in front of a white crowd. Like, I don't get that shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't understand it.
I don't have any opinion on that.
Yeah. And you shouldn't. It's like, no, but like, nah, it's like, I don't really understand it, man. Like,
yeah.
Like code switching is a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even Ryan Coogler doesn't code switch, but he wouldn't be on like doing an interview and be like, yeah, these.
Well, I feel like every time I've seen him, he's like very thoughtful about what he says.
Oh, no. He's super calculated and super intelligent. And, yeah. But I mean, he definitely says it when he's alone. You know what I mean? when there's no white people around.
Yeah,
you know
fair.
What I mean? Just like the toys don't come alive completely when they.
Wow, powerful read, dude.
Yeah, nah, but seriously, like there's certain stuff that I think should be reserved for certain, safe spaces.
Sure.
And around white people, it's not that. Like, that was never it.
I think that's fair. I mean, like, there should be things. Yeah, it's like there should be things that are more comfortable around certain people than others, right?
Yeah, but
I get that.
Yeah,
I support you.
Yeah, like I don't
as a white man.
No, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna move on because I have no input.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. All right. I have a few questions here that I was curious about checking in with you about.
My glasses are probably I tend to have filthy fucking glasses.
I did have write down, is there one thing you could tell me that you have never told anyone else? like a gossip pod. It's like we're like two ladies at a sleepover.
Well, I can tell it to you the first because this shit just happened.
There we go. That works for me.
Like, no, I was in Toronto. I did Passover with the homies, and I was like, I posted some shit on the internet, and it's like, anti-Semitism is real. That shit is real. Not Israel, but like it. Nah, so I put a post up, and it was about just like, I was making the matzo balls. They were like, "Yo, Gabe, can you make the matzo balls?"
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
All right, you commented on it, and there's like comments in it like, "Oh, black man, how dare you? Like, how could you? You cooning?" I was just like, "No, it's just Passover." Like,
yeah, that's the internet is so crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, it's just Passover. Like, it's.
I think it's wild.
A bedrock of Western civilization. Like, yo, Jesus was at a Passover. Last Supper is Passover.
People really, I think one of the things I learn about whenever you post online is that people assume the absolute worst of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I was going hella Muslim like just last week.
Yeah.
I'm like wearing a kufiya. I'm like at Eid, and I'm just like, Bucky might do a full Muslim turn, and then it's like no context. People are like, oh, he's making matzo balls. What the fuck is he on? Like,
and you're like, dude, I just am living and being silly.
Yeah, go back like 2 videos, and you'll see me like at the mosque.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Talking, but no. But then I was talking. This is one of my homies, oldest like friend. I drove up to see this family.
Yeah,
so, Jewish family. I can't even talk about it much because they ain't hiding. The homie is real paranoid. You know what I mean? She thinks people out there
together.
Yeah, she thinks people out together. She like she
it's
fled to Canada. I probably can't. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, you don't say more.
It.
But
yeah,
like it's like, dude, I can't.
But what I can say is that some Israel is a very what it's done to Judaism is like possibly the worst thing that ever happened in the history of the human race, and the position that it puts Jewish people in, both their safety and like what is done in their name is like is truly like tragic, and and it's tough. It's put Jewish people in it. So like my homie, I can understand, that it is something that it's hard. It's gonna be hard to deal with just what Israel has become. You know what I mean? And I know that's like not an easy thing because, I'm not like that down with the Sith. Like you look up and it's just like, oh shit, like this is the dark side. Like, you know what I mean? It's tough.
I mean, no country represents its people very well. I mean, we know that after living in America in these times.
Yeah, but it's a special kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't. Are you Jewish at all?
My father is Jewish.
That don't count though. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
But like it's like I would say I'm not, but I'm very closely tied to it in the sense that like I have family in Israel.
Okay.
Like my dad's aunts and all their kids live there, so I have been there a couple times, 3 times.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Shout out to all the Hebrew Nation.
I mean, it is fascinating. Like that was the thing that when I was there that was fascinating to me was that it's like one, it's you can feel the tension of the area because it's just like the heart of the Middle East. You know what I mean? So you feel that in how militarized it is. But like anywhere, the thing that I took away from it was how the people are not the government, just like anywhere. It's like you meet someone from China, they're not representative of their government. Someone from Russia is not representative of Vladimir Putin, I hope that people don't think of me as represented by Donald Trump. It's just like our governments are separate.
Yeah.
But I will say that the thing that I took away was when you get falafel in Israel, is they put French fries in it. Have you had that? That's fucking bomb.
Like in the sandwich, or like actual in the ball?
No, not in the ball, like in the sandwich. So like it's like wrapped with like a layer of French fries and the falafel. Really bomb.
No, yeah, there used to be a spot on South Street. I think they
did that.
Yeah, that was part and parcel with the whole experience, man. I throw some, Belgium style, like hummus in that shit. Man.
Oof, I love food. You're going to Southeast Asia, right? Mm-hmm. And what you said, Thailand?
Thailand and then Sri Lanka. I'm stopping in Korea one night.
Like you're flying into Korea?
Yeah, so I get a layover in Korea, like 15 hours in Korea. I'm hype.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Fucking hype.
I feel like it will be a fascinating experience.
Yo, I just want to run the streets. Like I tried to see if there was any spots happening, but the English comedy scene in Korea in Seoul isn't like.
I was gonna say also
like that.
I wonder how. I do feel like other countries have a different sense of humor. You know what I mean? Like, or do you feel like there's a universality to stand up?
You know what, There's some universsul things.
Sure.
I mean, there's some universal. things.
Everyone thinks a fart's funny.
Yeah, there's certain, and I think my style, like Bucky style, there is like a certain physicality to it, and that visual element.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
It should. At least if you don't get all the subtext or the, the cultural stuff in it. Like you will get like there's usually like a pretty silly visual or something in it that will either like help inform you about the subtext or just like it's silly on its own. So my hype to go to somewhere and do my own set, to be myself. Nah, it's like I'm more excited. Bucky gets me going. There's fun stuff to do like as myself, but like. I'm more passionate about what Bucky can do, just because it's I know it's.
I like that.
Yeah, and I mean it helped me develop my own. Like as I was doing Bucky, like it kind of helped with my like how I wanted to approach like the subject matter I do like as myself, and like
right.
It kind of developed like my writing style and stuff. Like it's happening, already. Like it's helping me figure out my voice, like a little preemptively, or like.
Yeah. So like you're not going to do a set in Korea.
No, I'm probably just gonna run the streets, man, and just do like
what does that mean? I like that term. I like to picture you just literally running.
You know what?
Like just eat at some food stalls.
Yeah, just be Bucky out. Ask somebody to film me. Just do more vlogging type of things. Black travel, like as the character, as myself. Or some ISO speed. Like just get used to just making more content. Because a lot of videos where I'm just talking at the camera or, if you're in a different country, if you're in Korea, like that's enough. Be like, boom, black dude in Korea. It's not like reinventing the wheel, but it's like
oh, so you mean you're gonna make some content?
Yeah, just make content. That
is honestly like if I saw a video and the tagline was black man experience in Korea, I'd be like, I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah. I'm gonna click it. You know?
I bought a holster from a massage gun.
Yeah, you're ready.
I'm gonna have it on my hip. You know what I mean? See what happens.
That might really you might be running the streets and you might stay there. This seems like you might become part of Korea.
It's only one night. It's only one night. But no, I do. I took Taekwondo as a kid. I always liked. We had corner store. The corner stores were Korean stores back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before like in the 80s, like before Dominicans and now like people from Yemen took over. Like it was Korean. So there was. Yeah, there was more interactions with the actual Korean community, and then through like martial arts and Korea. It was always
you
like
still do martial arts.
Not like that, nah. But it was like Japan with less of a darker recent history. You know what I mean? Like they were.
My history knowledge of Korea It's very limited, I would say.
But just for the
I know that they had a war that separated,
Yeah.
right? There's the North and the South.
From a black person looking at it, it was like, all right, the Japanese are like the white people, like the white man of Asia is like Japan.
Sure, that sounds right. I don't know.
And then it was like, clearly, Korea got the fried chicken. You know what I mean? Korea fried chicken. There's more overlap and some similarities with the Korean people. You know?
I can see that. There's definitely some food similarities. I mean, I always feel like it's fascinating that Korea is one of the few Asian countries. I mean, the trend grew out from there, but was the first place in Asia that like used melted cheese on stuff.
Oh yeah, they do like the whole corn dog thing. Yeah, I'm sure. And then they got the whole K-pop thing. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely influenced by.
Are you a fan of K-pop?
They got some of the best b-boys, like some of the breakdancers, like the Koreans, are like really running that shit.
Yeah. Did you see when they had breakdancing in the Olympics? Did you catch that? Yeah. It's pretty fun.
It was it was a thing, man. It was
some good memes at least came out of it.
Yeah. It was. I think I even did a deep dive into like the actual qualifiers in Australia. So homegirl is like.
Of course you did. You had to do a little research.
Yeah, like so she has some pull in the breakdance scene in Australia. So she's like an academic who like studies b-boy culture. She has like
wild.
She has like a PhD in b-boy.
That's like having a PhD in stand-up comedy and like doing a stadium.
Yeah. So I think because of that, it's like she has, an unusual amount of power in the Australian breakdancing scene, and then she ends up being in the fucking Olympics. This shit's crazy, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I thought that was really fun. It made me feel like I could do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you white, you can fail up. You can do anything. Yeah, white people can do anything. You can be mediocre.
That's right.
It'd be great.
Yeah, we sure can. I love being mediocre. All right, so Bucky, to close this out, I have two things. First, we're gonna. Do you have like a grievance? Basically, think like pet peeve, but grievance I like because it's like could be with a person, someone we know.
Was there something like on Festivus on Seinfeld? There was like the statement of grievances. Was that part of Festivus?
I'm not familiar, but
I'm pretty sure it was Festivus. It was like, "What's your grievances?" or something. But no, but go ahead. You said, do I just have any grievances?
Yeah. Do you have any grievances? Anything you want to air out?
Just in general?
Yeah, I mean, it could be with me. It could be like you're like sick of this fucking guy.
I don't even really know you. I don't got any.
Maybe that's your grievance.
I hardly ever see you. You don't even not even outside like that.
That's right. I stay inside. I'm an inside cat.
You have a life, man. This is really yeah. I got man, grievances. Nah, I feel grieved. You know what I mean? A little for the 300 people that might see this, like. No, my relationship with the Philly comedy scene, I'm a bit of an outsider, and again, I'm grateful that I did get my start in a different scene. So, I kind of showed up a little bit more developed.
You showed up knowing what you were.
Yeah, and and doing things that were outside the box, and people are a little threatened. I'll come out and say it. Like I'm a threat. I'm a threat to like shake up. I'm a little uppity.
Sure.
I mean? I'm a bit uppity. I'm a little bit like, who does this guy think he is type shit. And I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna stop.
Rock the boat a little,
Yeah, like when you see me pop up and they're like, oh man, every time I see Gabe, he's in a different country trying to do the shit. And that's one of the reasons, like, you know what I mean? Like, should I be I'm like waiting around, like, I'm not getting spots. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, that's a frustration of a lot of comedians.
Sure.
We're just like, I don't get enough spots. And, I'm just, fuck it then. I'll make my own opportunities. You want to see me you gonna see me somewhere else, like doing a thing. And it's yeah, I started. I get love in like a lot of the clown community. Shout out to them, like student.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and I can be like a little bit more like experimental and be less stand up. You know, because I do definitely my process of writing, and yeah, it's definitely alternative stand up, but like
Sure.
I do feel like it's firmly stand up, or at least I want it to be firmly stand up.
Yeah.
And so the conversation is like, yo, is Bucky Carson even stand up?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
This is what Bucky Carson what are you doing? Is it even stand up? Because it's so different.
I think if you stand up and your intention is to make people laugh, then it's stand-up comedy.
But it's because it's the persona, and I went on a little bit of a in the Philly, in the comedy group. I went on like a posting spree in early February, a little Black History about myself, and
on Philadelphia Comedy Network.
Yeah, and just like
yeah,
Bucky isn't a character. Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm making fun of white people. This is some shit. Like, it's me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just as much.
So you like posted about Bucky's history on the Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's like it's there's nothing I do on stage in Bucky that I haven't done in real life for years before I got on stage.
Right.
And shout out to Good Samaritan, considered the most boundary pushing, weirdest comedian in the Philadelphia comedy scene. But like, yeah, I'm sure he gets respected because we never seen him outside of face paint, and he's like always in character to an extent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a drawing Good Samaritan did right here.
Yeah. So like, he doesn't break kayfabe as much as like people like see me and being a prop and using props is like you're automatically people are like, he's cheating or is.
Who cares?
I mean, clearly I don't. Like, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
But
like, if you're getting laughs, who cares? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course I feel like that. But I'm just saying, like, is that
I just think
is that some like a challenge to me get. And you know what? It is a like outsider character. Like, it's not going to be right for every set. Somebody who's going to come to a show and like remind people of the prospect of death. You know what I mean? And of course, like, people are like, oh, edgelords. Like, of course, a lot of comedians will do that. Make pedophile jokes. Make jokes about like school shooters and everything.
So many first year comics are writing about that stuff.
But that's a part of the character is to do it in like a real way, but then also like subvert that quite literally, by like I think. But anyway, so yeah, there's some grievances,
Yeah, that's fair.
People trying to keep you in boxes, but yeah, it ain't really.
No one can put you in the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's valid though. I mean, this is a hard game, and I just always feel like the thing that I always come back to is I'm just like, man, I'm proud. I'm proud of anyone who's trying to be silly as fuck. That's always if you're really trying to be funny, then that's a cool thing, and I support it, even when it goes bad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And when it goes bad, even that's funny sometimes. So shout out to that. Bombing can be funny.
Shout out. And dude, I love Good Samaritan. He like a year and some change in.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he definitely onto something. Like, shout out to him. Like, I like all the people doing weird shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that is like how I feel. I mean, I think that everyone in comedy is pretty weird. Obviously, that's not everyone, but like there's some sort of universality between all of us that I love. Like, it's like when I'm traveling, it's like when you're traveling, the first thing I do is always try and find a mic. You know what I mean? Or find a show, because it's just like, but not even because I want to perform so much as I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be around all these fucking freaks again. You know what I mean? That I can like talk the way I want to talk. I can say crazy stuff. I can be weird in the corner and they don't think weird of it.
I don't really know if I feel like that.
You don't feel a sense of community?
Man, if it was 5 years ago, I probably feel it different.
Yeah.
But it's like the times are too serious right now, man. And like the whole Rogan sphere and like those like comedy really being like a tool to have help facilitate the current state we're in is like it's a real dark place for the art form. Like and that may have it's not as easy to be in community with people who have like
it's put a little like veil, or it pulled the veil off. Maybe I feel like there was always that set of it. It just wasn't so loud. Maybe.
Right. So like that definitely has put a little bit of a damper on.
But then it's like like I'm not obviously into that style of comedy. And I feel very strongly about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't listen to the Rogan podcast.
No, I still like I listen to Kill Tony or watch the.
Is that right? I'm not into that, but like not.
It's like research. You know what I mean? Like I still want to know what's going on. And there's talented comedians that come on.
Yeah, I mean, different styles. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, like what I was gonna say is like with the Rogan thing, it's like there's so many great comics that are in that sphere. Like that came out of Austin.
Like no, like Gillis,
he puts on.
Gillis is funny.
Yeah, he's mad funny.
Like no, Shane Gillis is like
Rogan puts on so many young comics and like tries to push them through and like has a club. It's like, he is doing stuff for the community. But I do get where you're coming from. Yeah. It's like at a certain point you go like, he's from Philly. Like I think he's from Manayunk though, maybe Ben Feldman. And he always there's like a tweet of his that's basically like, sure, jokes aren't philosophy or something. They're just powerful words or something. So I'm paraphrasing and he says it much better, but he's like calling out the fact that like, yeah, we're comedians, but like what we say, people do listen to. So like you should say something with thoughtfulness.
Yeah. I agree with those sentiments. You know what I mean? Like, and that's part of being the old thing. Like, I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, and it's like I don't want to waste people's time. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, I know there's been so much that's like been done before, it's been said before. Like at this point, like, and I've seen it myself. So it's like, all right, what can I do that's like truly, bringing something different to the table? And I mean, hopefully people see what I do, and they'll be like, oh yeah, well yeah, you could do. Because, I mean, I grew up, like, I'm old enough to remember, like, Gallagher in real time, smashing watermelons on people and being, like, the biggest act in the country. Or even Dice Clay back in Dice Clay wasn't doing shit. Yeah. But filling out arenas with just, like, thirsty, frenzied white people singing, remixed nursery rhymes. Hey, and, like, but, it's a sandbox that, I don't know. Like if people just kind of stand up has been really narrowed in his focus to what it could be, and but I just remember a different time, and my biggest inspiration is like actually the Pee Wee Herman character, like his profession in real life was like Pee Wee was a stand up comic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine him in a like an open mic setting. Yeah. I love to think that though, because it's like there is like the thing that I do think is true is like, sometimes like I get caught up in like, oh, like comedy's not weird enough or whatever. But like, there have been people who sneak through. It's like Pee Wee Herman. It's just like sometimes the path looks a little different, Like he's not doing specials, but he's doing his own show and he's done a crazy amount, had a crazy body of work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's still somebody doing some really weird. There was this woman, I think she's on SNL.
You're talking about Sarah Squirm?
Probably, yeah.
Who does like, she's like weird, grotesque, whereas like really colorful
and there's
things.
Sound effects and shit in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Shout
I mean, like, even like, I don't know if you've ever seen, if you know who like Julio Torres is, was a writer on SNL, but has a couple specials that are very kind of out there. He has one like called like Shapes, I believe, and it's just like he has like a conveyor belt and little different shapes come and he tells you about them. It's very it's a lot of fun. So like it's happening and like the weirdness is out there, and People like it. You just got to find your audience.
Yeah. But
anyway,
I might go hit a mic.
Yeah, do it up.
What time is it? Yeah, I might.
Anyway, Bucky, if you have anything else
You
to
haven't
add,
been talking to Bucky though. This is Gabriel.
oh, okay.
I've not
Fair
been
enough.
I haven't been Bucky this whole time.
Well, I like getting to know Gabriel, and I like Bucky too. I like both things you're doing, and thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you being here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Yeah. See you at the mics.
Yep.
All right. Bye.